Hey, good morning, everyone.
Good
Why
morning.
is it silence?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Already you're texting each other. Okay. I have a very bad internet. Have to confess. So in
I
between
think
some, I'll be losing track, but my voice will
your
be audible.
your video is stuck as of now.
Give me 2 minutes. Yeah, that
Now
works.
it is fine.
Okay, so I was requesting. Why is there an echo? There's an echo here. Why is this?
Whoever is using two systems,
Okay. No.
I think others
Mute
mute it.
yourself.
Yeah, mute yourselves, please. Yeah.
Please mute yourselves. But that shouldn't happen. If somebody is using two gadgets on the same in Zoom, and both the gadgets are very close to each other, then the echo happens. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. Okay. I was expecting Chitra and Shri also to join. Anyways, Garnet, is it okay if I can use your Toastmaster account? Because the one which is mine, you will see that there's a lot of completion that has happened, and I want to give you all just exactly what is needed for you all to begin with pathways. So if you can send me your email ID, we will create a password. You can change the password later. All right. Just a second. Now this is getting recorded so that later we can use, but then I will also live stream it. Okay. Anyways, because I'm recording it, I can't live stream it on this. Okay. Just a second. Garnet, have you sent me your email ID or is it a corporate email ID by any chance? Okay, sending it.
does Master Ronald any of the XCOM's ID? Please share.
No, everybody has done something or the other. I'm looking at creating one for who has not started at all. So what we are going to do, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use Garnet's not created ID and I'll show you all how to go about. Let me know if you're not able to hear me or if you cannot see the screen. As of now, I'm pretty sure the screen is available, right? Very bad internet. Yeah, okay. Right, now you can see my screen, right? The Toastmasters website. Y'all can unmute yourself if at
Yes,
all
yes.
it is
Yes, we are able.
yeah. Perfect. Okay, instead of using mine, I'm going to use Garnet's, but because we don't know the password, everyone who's coming into the website first time has to first click on forgot password. Okay. Now, once you say that, you can click on your password, which your email ID, which you have given to the Toastmasters International. And when I say send verification note, I want Garnet you to check your email and let me know what the verification code is. So everyone has to do this. You have to keep your email ID open, your email inbox open, and use that email ID and say forgot password, give the email ID, and then a verification code goes to your email inbox. That's how you will create your account here. Any luck, Garnet? Did you get the code, Garnet? You can unmute yourself.
It's 444091.
44409. That's okay. Okay, let's verify. And now we're going to create a password. So the password which I'm going to create will be something which is simple. I'll just say T with capital AST toast 25.
Okay.
And maybe I use a star. All right. So it is capital TOAST 25 for the year and star. And then I log in. Now this can be always changed. You can keep changing your password. Definitely, there's not much that is there for us to, secretly keep inside your website. But then, yeah, it's a good practice to keep changing your password now and then and keep it strong. The best part of this website account that you're going to get is that you can store your speeches inside this. So you don't have to carry your speeches everywhere. Suppose you're going to some part of India and there's a Toastmasters club there and you want to visit it and give a speech there. You could just open your Toastmasters website and do it. All right. So this is something which is called the update privacy and consents. Normally we give our email as the main, medium for them to contact us. So I'm just putting all ticks. I want to receive mails when club or is okay. I would like to receive, yes, why not? If somebody is giving, receive post mail as needs such as yes. And maybe this you not tick, or you could tick also if you want. When I place order on the Toastmasters, I think I'll say no. On the Toastmasters, I agree to yes, yes, and save. You can always update this. Okay. Now, once you're done with this, the very next thing that comes in here is choose your free path. With your, registration fee, this is a one-time registration lifetime fee, you get one free path. Next time, there are 6 paths. Next time you want another path, you need to pay, you can buy it by paying $20. All right. So choose your free path. I accept it and I'm going along. You can read the privacy policy, talks about what are the do's and don'ts, how you need to maintain the integrity, and then you come here. Now, path language obviously will be English. We've still not gone to into any other language, or Indian languages are still not being used there yet. So here you can see that you can see that there are select presentation mastery, and then this is the most simplest path and it's the most recommended. So it is for people who want to strengthen their public speaking skills, manage difficult audience, and be able to persuade others to gain anything. Okay, so these are the characteristics that you will learn when you do the projects inside presentation mastery. However, having said that, there are many projects that will repeat in all the 6, except the mandatory projects. All the elective projects are repeated in the 6 parts. So electives is the same, mandatory changes. Okay, so if at all you're going to select presentation mastery, or you want to take some time and read about all the path options, you have to say view all the path options. Take an assessment is after you viewed all the before you viewed all the path options, you can also take an assessment. When you take an assessment, it will ask you n number of questions, and whatever is the question, the AI will calculate and come up with the most recommended path for you. Now here I have noticed that most of the time it talks about presentation mastery. So I personally would suggest view all the path options, read it thoroughly, and then take a call. So I'm using view all path options. And here you have, if you can see here, just give me a second. You can see all the 6 path options over here. Okay, so the most recommended is presentation. Otherwise, you have dynamic, leadership, engaging, humor, motivational strategies, persuasive influence, and visionary communication. If you're not a humor person, Don't attempt taking engaging humor at this stage. You can always buy this later. It's $20, which is roughly 80 or 72 dirhams. You can buy that once you are halfway through your first one. All right. Now, at this stage, I would suggest for people to read a little more about what a particular path is. Now, how do you read that? You can click on this link over here beneath, and Toastmaster survey is always a little slow. Okay, I'll just go back. Yeah. View all projects in the path. So if you can see here, I've come to presentation mastery and I've asked it to open the path projects for me. So there are 5 levels, okay? Mastering fundamentals, learning your style, increasing knowledge, building skills, finally demonstrating your expertise. Now coming to mastering for fundamentals, this is the level which is common across all the 6 paths. Any path you choose, this is the same. All right. So this is mastering the fundamentals. Fundamentals is you trying to do the basic projects, but they have actually increased the quality of this. And now you can see that you have something called vocal variety and body language in the level 1 itself. Traditional path, we used to have it in as the project 6, but here you can see it's there in the level 1. So icebreaker is the first project where you come and talk about yourself. Your mentor will be giving you more details. Writing a speech with a purpose is any speech, but the speech needs to have a purpose for the audience to take home. Like suppose you've learned how procrastination, that is delaying work, is not good. That's the purpose that you want to tell people. So people understand how delaying work can actually affect your own progress. So your speech should have a purpose. Suppose you're traveling, how travel helps you in acquiring knowledge. That's the purpose. So whatever speech you write, about 700 to 800 words in Microsoft Word, you can see the count. About 700 to 800 should be the minimum number of words, a maximum number of words that your speech will have, because you need to pause in between, you'll have to think in between. So give yourself that leverage. So here, after writing that, understand that at the end of the speech or all through the speech, you need to keep saying what the purpose of the speech is. Introduction to vocal variety and body language. You have to choose a project where you have characters or where you have yourself. When you're sad, how do you talk? When you're happy, how do you? Vocal variety is needed. If you don't have vocal variety or body language in your speech, then the objectives of this speech is not met. You have to repeat that the particular project. Why you have to repeat? Nobody's going to force you all to repeat any project. They will only request you all to repeat it. So when your evaluator says, I think you should repeat it, you should consider it and not take offense about it, because it's for your own improvement. We're looking at vocal variety in your speech. So you become a step ahead, you go a step ahead when you can use vocal variety. You see in movies, right? The hero in when he's emotional, he talks in one manner. When he's angry, he talks in another manner. So that is what you need to bring. How would you bring that? You need to have some characters in your speech. You need to talk to your mentor. What kind of a person? You're a calm person. How much, to what extent you can actually strain yourself to create variety in your voice. Okay, so that's the practice that is needed there. Please understand, every project needs to be taken seriously if you want to see a change in yourself after 6 months. All right. Now, the last one is evaluation and feedback. Looks like one project, but there are 3 projects in this. Evaluation and feedback is any project with a purpose. You come, you present, you take evaluation feedback, you go back, and suppose the evaluator has said that we could not hear your voice in some places. That's the feedback. So in your next speech, which is also a part of the same project, you come back with clear voice. All right. Same evaluator, hopefully. And the evaluator should say, wow, this time you have met the requirement. There's no feedback other than everything is good in your speech at this level. Then you have completed your evaluation and feedback, the speech project. But there is evaluation. which means you need to evaluate maybe an icebreaker or maybe a second project speaker. Okay, so once you've completed this, your level 1 is all set. Now we only touch up on level 1 today because otherwise it's going to be too much of knowledge, information might not be able to comprehend it later. So what we will do is, once you have completed level 1, or as you're completing every project, how do you go back to Toastmasters website? How do you log in all your details? Understand one thing, it's not just after you've completed the project, but even before you have started the project, you have to visit your website, you have to go into your Basecamp, look into the project, read what is needed. There's everything. There's a video, there's at least for level 1 and level 2, I would request you all to go and do it. Level 3 onwards, only the mandatory projects, please go and check how to do it. The others, probably you can take a chance and start to do it on your own, probably. But me, even to this day, even if I'm evaluating, I go and check not just the website of Toastmasters, but even in YouTube, even otherwise, like if it's communication styles, I go and check on AI what are the other communication styles in the world, not just defined by Toastmasters. And accordingly, I do my project. So a research, this is all self-study. Lot of research is required from your end. And that is why you need a person who's already done this. Keep talking, keep brainstorming with your, we call him the mentor, we call her the mentor. Nothing great about mentor. They're not above you all. They have experienced this. They have already been mentored. So they can help you with what is expected. All right. Tomorrow, when you become the mentor, you will tell them whatever you've learned from your mentor and add whatever you've learned from your experience. So please, let's keep this flowing. All right. So mastering fundamentals is what I'm going to touch. I've already told you all this is presentation mastery. But if you want not to choose presentation mastery, but you want to choose persuasive influence, let's say you're a salesperson, you are a life insurance person, you want to sell things. How do you persuade people to listen to you? First, they should be able to listen to you, only then they will buy products from you, right? So there are many a times I get cold calls and I say, this is not the time, and put phone down. So even in cold calls, how would you encourage people to hold the phone at least for 1 minute? That's where persuasive influence comes in picture. Please understand the projects have been well researched and put into the correct path over here. I am reiterating this because don't take them as a 5 to 7 minute speech. All of us are very good speakers, or maybe just right there. But the objective is not to come and speak in front of audience. The objective here is to learn. Learn how to put in those different traits, different characteristics, different virtues, different strengths into our system so that we can use it in real life. It's not about that 5 to 7 minute speech. If your objective, if your vision of being a Toastmaster goes beyond, it goes beyond just that 5 to 7 minute speech, you will see a fantastic change in your personality, in the way you talk to your spouse, in the way you talk to your children, in the way you talk to your boss, to your team, to your clients. Everything will change. Understand one thing, the 5 to 7 minute speech should not be treated as something which you come and stand strongly and talk. It should be treated as an exercise where you begin from the project guidelines objective to what exactly you want to portray so that you feel comfortable. It's not about the audience at this stage. It is about how you are comfortable with the knowledge that you have gained and how you're presenting it to the audience. That is important. If you have done 3 levels and still you're the same, using the same way of presenting your project, you're heading nowhere. And then you will say Toastmasters did nothing great to me. All right. I keep saying this to all my mentees. So please be aware which direction you are going, how much homework you're putting. Every project needs a minimum of 4 weeks investment. Level 3 will need even more. Lot of people treat it like level 3 onwards, I'm saying. Lot of people treat it like a speech. No, there's so much on the internet. We can always get all the info and come and give a speech. But how much are you working on the speech in the background will add lot of value to your personality development, right? So you can just click on any of these things. This is all being recorded. I will give it to you all. You can click on any of these underlined links, understand more about the project. If you feel this is for me, like suppose I'll just show you all. Let's go to dynamic, view all the projects here. I've not showed you all this. Now, as you keep going ahead, the elect is open. You can see choose two, choose one. It keeps going like that. Now, why am I looking into level 3 and level 4, level 5, this project? Only the projects I'm going to talk about over here is because you need to choose this path if this is the correct path. So you need to know what's happening in the future. So it shows here that in this particular path called dynamic leadership at level 3, where the mandatory projects start. These are mandatory, but these are almost the same for all the paths. Here is where the change happens with your path. So increasing knowledge is where the change happens. If you have chosen dynamic leadership, the mandatory path here will be negotiate the best outcome. The building skills mandatory project will be manage change. You need to be doing this in your real life. How did you manage a change? It could be in your house, it could be in your office, with your team, wherever it is, all right? In your community, club. So here, when you say manage change, journal, write it down, and take pictures of that and then show it in your PowerPoint presentation as a testimony. Okay, so negotiating the best outcome. How do you know when you're having a team with diverse thoughts? How are you going to come up with the best outcome with with such diversity? So all this is a lot of exercise that you need to do real time and come and share your experience in that 5 to 7 minute speech. So read this, look into all of this properly, and then you can also type, use this, go to internet and just say manage change project Toastmasters. So once you type here, it will give you the entire, you can look into the AI or you can look into, and it will give you exactly what is expected. What is the change management plan? You can actually go cascade it into Google and just see what a change management plan is. This is how it happens in the corporates. Understand? So that is what you need to bring in into your project. Can you see how change management is done? Preparing for the change, addressing the gaps, selecting the process, and developing the plan. So this is the kind of intensive research that one has to do, and not just be coming with a project that meets the project guidelines. We need to see the evidence of how much work you have put. We need to see, forget it. You need to see it, how much work you've put. All right. So read all this, take everything, go and type Toastmasters. It'll give you explanation. Read everything. Be thorough about it. And then take the call of choosing the correct path for you. All right. This is how it happens. Now, once you have chosen a path, I think you will have something called, once you've chosen a path, you will have something like I have to check maybe 2 weeks before you can change your mind and choose another path. But I would suggest don't do that drill. Choose a path which is correct for you all once and for all and stick to it. There's nothing much to lose. You can always buy the other 5 paths spending $20, which is about 80 dirhams later. Okay, but as of now, choose one path. Now, having said that, now what I will be doing is I will be logging out from here. No, I will take you all to education programs. I don't think it'll open it up for you here. Okay, when you click on education programs here, clearly it will talk about overview, pathways, speechcraft, youth programs. Forget speechcraft and youth programs. We are only going to concentrate on pathways. So how did I come here? Nothing. From the home page. Now, Garnet, my home, choose a free path, and then you do all the drill, choose your free path. Then you come into education programs. It's not connected, it's separate, okay? So when I click on pathways, you can see here, pathways, overviews, paths and projects, sample your first project, accessible materials. so much and so forth. So pathways overview, you can read it. Paths and projects, the same thing which you're seeing there will appear here also. Okay. Sample your first project. Please go through this. I have still not selected the path. Still, you have so much material available here. Your first project will be breaking the ice. So let's concentrate on breaking the ice. And you're going to go into English. Look at this. It gives you the manual, the complete manual. You can read about it, keep reading as much as you can. Finally, you'll arrive at the evaluation for this project, which you need to send to your evaluator. Just take you down there. Yeah. Complete your assignment, reflect, complete the project. Before you move on, everything is here. What the evaluation criteria, this is going to be the evaluation criteria, okay? It's a 4 to 6 minute project. The following tasks you need to do before you go and present it. So this is called the completion of your project. Now you can actually start writing. People don't do this, but this is an exercise. I still write because it improves my writing skills and also my strategic thinking. So please do write all these things, do answer them. This homework is needed. All right. So I get back to the Toastmasters website. Once you are here, okay. Once you're here, I'm going back to Pathways Learning Experience. Now you've understood how you need to do your first project. I mean, how you need to work on the pathways. Okay. What are the different ones? You have Basecamp videos. You have choose a path. So in case you don't know where to go, all you have to do is come to education programs from the main page. In the education program, everything is there. Choosing a path, pathways updates, Basecamp videos, education program, FAQs, frequently asked questions. Now I'm going to log out of this and log into my account to show y'all, because Garnet needs to choose his path. I'm going to log into my account and show you all only the level 1 part. Okay. Mostly you can keep using, revisiting this video to understand better, or if you're good with internet, with browsing websites, you can do it on your own. So we will concentrate only on your first project for today. Second project onwards, your, what is it called? Mentor should be able to help you. So now I'm in my page. Okay. When I come into the home page, I see go to Basecamp, Learning Hub, Achievement Board. Forget Achievement Board now because you've still not started your journey. Learning Hub is very important. Learning Hub is where all your education, I'll click on it just for your knowledge. Okay. Choose path is here also. See, they've made it comfortable for you all to access it from anywhere. Okay, so choose path. Is everyone with me? Because I don't see any pictures here.
Yes.
The
Yes.
new members.
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Now let's come into something called the learning hub, where you choose your path. How do you choose your path? You already have paid, so you can choose your path over here. For me, it's showing $20 because I have already chosen my path. Okay. So now view the navigator, go to Basecamp education programs. So you can come here and then go to Basecamp. Let me look at the education programs for you. From here also, you can actually access your Basecamp. Now, Basecamp is where your curriculum is sitting. What is Basecamp? In the army, we say Basecamp is where you keep all your stuff, all, your inventory stuff, your food, your clothes, everything is kept in the Basecamp. And from there, you keep moving how much ever you want periodically, right? So here you have all your projects sitting in the Basecamp, and you keep taking little by little, one project at a time. So you do a project speech, then you do some role. You do a project speech, then you take up some other role, which is not a speech. All right. So Basecamp is where you come in for all your projects. So in the Basecamp, we have something called the pathways. From the pathways, you get if you choose your one path, you get your projects. Now I go back to education programs, or even from home. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you all a little bit, but this is where you start, the home. Okay. So when from the home, you can easily go to your Basecamp. Okay. Keep browsing, keep checking what all things are. Every time it keeps changing. Every year the website changes. Okay, so keep yourself abreast with what's happening. So this is my Basecamp. Everyone's Basecamp is exclusive to them. Okay, here I have something called story collection, which is in progress, and engaging humor, which is in progress for me. So whatever are the paths that I have completed or the programs that I have completed or which you will complete will come down. But that's not of importance up to us. Now, this is my current path, engaging humor. So I'm going to click on engaging humor. Once I click on this, okay, it's showing level 2 completion for me. I will just go to overview. On the left side, that's called the navigation bar. On the left side, you will see all your projects. Now, when it's like you need to collapse it or expand it depending on your requirement. Understand that the Toastmasters web server is visited by thousands of people across the globe. So you need to be very patient when this is happening. Can you see the left? I mean, it's showing my level 1 is ticked, which means I have completed my level 1. But you're going to start with your level 1. So you need to click on icebreaker. Just look for icebreaker. All the new members, please look for icebreaker. Once you click on icebreaker, you see the sidebar is populated with what exactly comes inside icebreaker. All right. Can you see this? This is icebreaker. Get started, introduction assignment, learning the icebreaker. What you have seen in the education resource is something which is going to appear here. So icebreaker. Now, once I click on icebreaker, it's going to give you everything about it. The project checklist, evaluation. Now, all the time, the TMOD keeps saying, or the VP Education Toastmaster Ronald keeps saying, please send in your evaluation resource. All you need to do is use this little icon here and download, or you can click on the evaluation resource, read the evaluation resource, understand what your evaluator will be evaluating you on. So if you're giving your first speech, the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. So your mentor will tell you what is a basic structure. It needs to have a proper introduction, a proper content body, and it needs to have an excellent, the conclusion, which will actually hook you back to the introduction. It's a good circle that you need to do there. So that is what your mentor will be explaining to you. It is a 4 to 6 minute speech. If you are a person who speaks at, let's say, 100 words per minute, I would say bring it down to 80 words per minute. In 6 minutes, you need to write a script which is 480 to 500 words so that you can use that entire 6.5, half minute is the grace, in using some pauses, taking some time to take a breath, talking or interacting with your audience. So please include that time and write your speech. All right. So read this. And once you have read this, in my laptop, it gives me this, the download button over here. I just download this. It'll ask me where to download. I download it. All right. Once I download, I have this. And this one, I can send it in the WhatsApp. All right. So I can easily go back, go to Garnett's place and put it in here. Okay, as a document. Now, let's come back to Icebreaker. So you can also download the evaluation resource over here. Okay, everything is a PDF file. Print the Icebreaker project. Now, this is a beautiful thing. You can keep the entire manual with you if you don't want to keep coming here and reading it. All right. So read about it, understand everything properly, click on the next button. Do this exercise. It's very important. Open up everything that's here and then go next. Okay. So keep doing this, understand better how you have to present your project. Now, this is one place which you mandatorily have to come before you do your assignment. It's called the assess and reflect page. Okay. This is know and this is wonder. So what you need to add your items over here. I know my strengths as a communicator. Just add your strengths. I know my strength, all the strengths. I know my weaknesses. I know, when to pause. Whatever you know about yourself is something which you need to put here. And this is wonder. Wonder is like something which you don't know and you need to ask your mentor or read from the manual. Like you have, like when I said basic structure speech, you need to, I wonder what is the structure of a basic speech. I wonder what is the story that I have to present. I wonder what is the content of my speech. This is what you need to keep adding, add new items and keep typing, typing, typing. This is something which you need to do when before you begin your speech. And after you complete your speech, you will come back here. And then, okay, keep doing this, keep doing this. The value of an icebreaker, understand why you're doing it, planning your speech, and looking ahead. You and your goals. Remember the icebreaker video. There's a video that comes in here. Please listen to, watch the video, understand it better. The outline sheet is here. So the more you learn this, the more you will understand this. Now, how do you practice? Always practice in front of your kids because they have no clue and they're going to be very open about with their feedback. So do that in front of your spouse, in front of your kids, in front of your friends. Record yourself, send it to your mentor. Okay, because presentation is the most important thing. You can stand in front of the mirror and also see what are the different problems you have, when you're speaking. For me, I used to blink a lot before, right? So that I could only see when I saw my recording. So just stand in front of the mirror, practice. We used to practice a lot. Even if you're a very good English speaker, I would suggest practice your speech, mug it up, by heart it, and then put in your varieties, the vocal variety, body language into it later. But first, the content has to be clear in your mind. Can't hold, I mean, for the icebreaker, you can bring in your speech, your paper, but better not. All right. So, timing, pacing, organizing, just click on each of this to understand what it actually means. Communicate with your evaluator. We don't do this, we just think we'll give him a surprise or a shock. But it's important for you, once your evaluator is fixed, please go and speak with him over the phone or in person. Tell him that you're going to give this is speech, and this is the content. This is your first speech. What are you trying to do? Everything you can put it on the table for him, because you don't need an evaluator who's going to get into a shock and do an impromptu job with you, right? You want your evaluator to give you complete feedback about your speech. That's the goal here. So speak with your evaluator, especially as you're going up the ladder, even when you're doing your icebreaker. Okay. So what to expect, do all this homework, keep going next. This is where you come after your speech. Okay. So when you come into after your speech, understand the Toastmasters evaluation. It could be a written evaluation, verbal evaluation. Click on this, understand it better. Review. Now you get your evaluation sheet filled. Okay, I don't know, nowadays the evaluators are not giving it, but you need to get your evaluation sheet filled. Maybe we need to make it a club culture. Now, once that is there, go back and sit with your evaluator and ask him, how do you think I can do this better? What is your expectation when you said I need to pause here? You didn't mention how exactly I need to pause. What is it? How can I do it? Keep asking questions. Bombard all your evaluators, your mentors with questions. Okay, use your time well, be thoughtful, engage people, have some joke, have some fun thing, not initially, later as you go about. Okay, review and apply. You have to write about what exactly you understood from your speech. Keep doing this exercise. These are not empty boxes that need to be left empty. All right. Yeah. Now, if you want to go and check with members on your feedback, there's something called Go to Member Feedback. Okay. The link is given right here. Click on that and you can actually request for feedback from, suppose my club is New Start. I'm only a member of one club. You can ask one of the members here. We have Cruz over here. So you can ask him, hi Cruz, hi Toastmaster Cruz. Can you please send me your feedback on my speech? And then tell him, now this is visible to all or it could be visible only to Cruz, okay? And then send him his request. So it doesn't go to his email. It will go to his, Basecamp. It goes to his Basecamp hub. Okay, and for him, he can see the feedback that has come to him. Okay, so there'll be a notification that will come in here. See, now I have a notification from Ronald, who has completed his level 3 and he wants an approval. It's not been done yet, so there's a exclamation mark here. So for even for Cruise, it's the same. Probably it's been done already, but then yeah. So that this will, to Cruise, it will go as a notification, and he can just click on that and type in his feedback, and then you will get a notification. You can just click on this and read the feedback. And the beauty is, all these feedbacks will be in your server. You can always revisit it, maybe after 5 years from today. Maybe after 10 years from today, it is all going to be here because Pathways is going to stay, right? So for us, it used to be papers, but now it's all here. So it's important. It's important to give a member feedback. And fine. If your evaluator is in the club, you can send the evaluation from here also. Just a second. From here as well. It's called the share button. Enter your speech title, enter your club name. Okay, and select who's your evaluator if he's from the club. All right, so your speech title is, let's say, I, me, myself. Okay, and then your evaluator is, let's say, Toastmaster Anshuman. Okay, and your date, speech date, please put in when the next meeting date is. We have it on the August 2nd, and request. Please provide feedback on my recent evaluation, and then send it to him. Again, it comes as a notification to Anshuman. So here, this is the bell icon. It comes as a notification. He opens it and he does it into this. You don't have to, just a second. You don't have to use the, just a second. Just a second. Okay, so this is how it goes. So you can actually send the evaluations right from here itself. All right, now. So I hope to some extent we are clear with what exactly we're doing here. In your first speech, you come to the Basecamp, you click on your path, whichever you selected. It takes you to the extensive, the most exhaustive curriculum that's available online. It's all an LMS, a learning management system, where you can learn on your own. Click on overview. Okay, if your projects are not opened, once you click on overview, it will open right from level 1 project onwards. Click on level 1, click on your first project, and the journey begins. And the journey begins. Keep writing everything. There's a lot of homework that you need to do, at least for level 1. Afterwards, maybe you will just read the manuals and understand better how you need to perform. Okay, now once you're done with your project, after your speech, come to after your speech, everything is here, the pointers are here. You don't have to keep doing next. If you want to reach a particular position, you can just use the side navigation bar. Now, after your speech, what happens? You will review what happens after your speech, including the evaluation. So understand Toastmasters feedback, accepting feedback. You have to send them to, like I showed you, ask them member feedback. You have already asked them, requested. If they send it to you, you have to accept that feedback and see what strategies can be implemented. Learn more, go to evaluation feedback. This is where Anshuman must have sent you the evaluation sheet. Okay, the duly filled evaluation sheet. So go to that evaluation feedback, understand it better over there. After this, the next step here is understanding the Toastmasters, evaluation, review, and applying. So you are going to put in what exactly your communication and leadership skills are. What are your, how you want to develop. Now, this is the next project that we are talking about. For the next project, what you're going to do. Okay. Now, once you're done with this, you need to schedule, the evaluation is done. One second. Review, reflect, complete your project. Yeah, you come back to this page, which is again needed to be filled by you. You've already, suppose you filled your nose and your wonders. Now there's something called learned. What did you learn? I learned to recognize the skills I need to develop to improve my communication skills. Or you could write anything. I learned so and so. I learned so and so. You need to complete this, add the new item. Then here is the speech log. Please start maintaining your speech log. Okay. It could be I speak, I, me, myself, select this. Who was your evaluator? And if your evaluation form has been given, you need to select which evaluation form it is. You can just type in here and then select that, request description, save log. When you save, you have the entire speech log, which day you have done which speech will all come in your profile. All right. Save and email. You can email it to yourself as well. All right. This is how it is. And your project is completed. Once your project is completed, it will reach your the box of your XCOM. It will also go as an email to your XCOM. And any one of the XCOM, which could be the secretary, not all the XCOM can actually approve it. The secretary, the VPE, the president, they can actually look into it. I think secretary also I need to see. So the VPE and the president are the ones who can actually approve, and the IPP also can approve, I think. So this is how the cycle happens. So your first step is to choose your path, come to Icebreaker in your Basecamp, okay, and start reviewing, understanding how to give your first speech. Now, when you're doing this, if you're stuck anywhere, you can always immediately contact, or when you're doing it itself, tell your mentor that on this day, I'm going to contact you with my doubts. Touch up with him, okay, and understand better how you want to, what kind of queries you want to ask. Now you have feedbacks, lot of feedbacks. Any feedback that is needed will be coming in here. Evaluation feedbacks, if people have sent you evaluation, I've shown you. Resources are here in case there's something called my documents over here. Your speeches, your evaluation sheets, everything can be uploaded here. Okay, you are given every file size is 300 MB. We don't need that bigger size, but anyways, each file size is 300 MB. Maximum number of files that you can put in here are 5, which means you're getting something like 1500 MB over here. All right, so that's more than enough because a text file is some KB, not even an MB. So that's how it goes. You can go up to a maximum limit storage of 1 GB over here. So every time you upload, you can go up to 1500. And every time, the entire thing is something like 1 GB for each member that you get over here. So this is what I wanted to touch base with you all. Please go choose your path. Let me see that all happening on the dashboard in Club Central. The moment you choose your path, we get to see it in our Club Central as XCOM. So we would love to see each of you what you're choosing as your journey in Toastmasters. Once you're done with this, you can go back, type Toastmasters, go to the original website. You understood, right? In the original website, you're going into education programs, or in the original website, you just go to your home. Once you click on home, this is where you come. You can click on go to Basecamp. Learning Hub is where you have every detail about all your projects in one place. Go to Basecamp is where your personal dashboard is, where your learning starts. Click on your path. I'm just repeating it for your benefit, but that's how it is. Any questions? Overview and then level 1, so on and so forth. Any questions? You don't have to ask now. When the best thing that would happen, that should be happening, is you go, you click, and you let us know what your experience was. Let us know, in the sense, let your mentor know how you went through, where you got stuck. Wherever you got stuck, take a screenshot, send it as a WhatsApp message to your mentor, and tell him, I'm not able to proceed from here. What's wrong? Clear? Okay. So only after you reach, let's say, yeah, only after you reach the complete your assignment will the project be going for approval to your XCOM members. All right. Is that clear? Can we hear a yes or a no?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
Yes.
so you
Yes.
can see it over here, right? All this area is where you need to do a lot of homework. And make it a habit. Probably every Saturday morning or every Sunday afternoon during the siesta time of your family, you could sit and you could work on your Toastmasters. So we all have 24 hours, so there's no excuse. All of us are hands full of work, but we have to understand that we have chosen this path for our benefit. So we are going to put in our entire thing into it, especially people who want to see a transformation. There's no shortcut. Please come here. Keep going to every step over here. Understand the little nuances or nitty-gritties over there. Absorb them. Do a little bit. As you move further, you have to go outside Toastmasters. Like I showed you all about managing change, planning a proposal, all this negotiating conflicts, negotiating, resolutions. How to resolve conflicts. Everything cannot come inside Toastmasters. You need to also go and see what happens in real life. So for that, you need to actually work on the Google and then come back and implement that over here. Have a flow chart as you grow into your projects. A decent flow chart for us to understand better. Understand one thing. The more you make your audience understand what you want to convey, the better a communicator you're becoming. But if you're just coming in there to convey what's on your mind and not bothered about how much the audience has absorbed, you're failing yourself, not the audience. All right? So let's keep doing it. The journey is on. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Keep doing until, but keep that designated time every week. Every week. Come what may. 1 hour for Toastmasters. Write your speech. Disturb your mentor. I would say disturb because probably the time which is favorable to you might not be to him or her. It's okay. Send your message, send your thing. You do your duty. If the mentor doesn't do it, mentor will start to feel guilty. Don't worry about it. So it's the mentor's job to get back to you, to revert to you. And the mentor will start feeling prompt if you send your project speech on time. If you send it a couple of days before your speech, there's no use. There's no use because you can't change yourself in 2 days. Understand that. And so the mentor will only give you surface level review. All right. You want an effective mentoring, you have to send it to your mentor. And as you grow in this journey, you will send it to more than one mentors, maybe from outside the club as well, because you met somebody who's very experienced. You will send it to that person also. So you have to learn to be mentored. That's very important over here. All right. And if your mentor is not up to the mark and you're not satisfied, we are always here to help you. It's not a complaint, it's a request. All right. Let's treat everything as a request out here. Nothing is a right. Everything is a request in Toastmasters. The right is for you to learn. You have the right to access everything that is there on the Toastmasters website. Okay, I think we're good over here.
Actually, I am not able to log in. Actually, I'm getting some error, this kind of error. Can you please suggest?
Did you, what is it called? Did you shared a file here?
Yeah, verification code
Did
I'm
you send
receiving.
your, forgot? Okay, the code is not correct. It's saying, is this the password you've given to Club Center, to Toastmasters International? What's the password you've given?
I'm selected the forget password. I'm receiving this verification code, but I'm getting this error.
Yeah, but in your, when you have registered your membership, is this the Gmail account, Gmail ID that you've given?
Yeah, this is the yes. This is only
Same Gmail ID?
yes.
Is this the verification code? Is there a space over there?
No space.
Can you type it in? Have you typed it or you pasted it?
No, it is not there. Space is not there.
Can you retry it, Balaji? Can we see it? You want to share it? It's for the benefit of everyone. I'm giving you the sharing access. Anyone else? Any doubts? I know you're not doing it online now, but I would say make some time today. Do it immediately after this so that it stays fresh in your mind. Raminderji, good morning. Good to see you.
Very good morning. Thank you.
Yeah, Balaji, would you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm trying actually. I'm checking how to do sharing. Where I can get this option? Okay.
Sorry, Balaji.
Where I can get this option to sharing?
Okay. In your Zoom, there's down there's one share button. If it is Windows, it might be
Yes,
somewhere
yes.
there.
Yeah. You're able to see my screen, right?
Yes, it's just started appearing for me. All right.
I'm going for forget password.
All right. It's still saying the same.
Same thing.
Give me a second.
Is there any space before your email ID? Just to see.
But I'm receiving verification code also actually.
Okay.
Just a second, ma. State reports.
So,
One second. I'm still with you. Oh, Balaji, yeah, sorry. I have to mention here, off the records, we've not registered you still, yeah.
okay.
We've not registered you still. We will be registering you from August onwards.
Okay.
So you can still, without registration also, go to toastmasters.org, forget the login part. You do your homework of, understanding the icebreaker speech.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one,
Enter.
education.
Yeah, go to education programs. Go to pathways. Go down, paths and projects. Read about every project. Okay. If you're giving your icebreaker, you don't have to read currently. You can just go in and check the icebreaker speech. Okay, so for everyone who's here, just go to Google on the top, any other tab. All Toastmasters who are present here, new or old, who keep asking, where do I get my evaluation resource? Where do I see what my project is? Just type icebreaker, speech, Toastmasters. No, Toastmasters is a single word. New starts is a single word. Toastmasters is a single word. Enter. Just say enter. Okay, this is coming into ChatGPT. Okay, right. So you can see it's coming here. Okay, select, just go down. Go back once.
Because I'm using this one.
Okay, see, because I don't, if you can just use Google, it still goes to ChatGPT. Yeah, that's better. Try here. Hi, icebreaker speech. Toastmasters. Ask me in 3 days. Go down. Yeah, don't use Toastmasters International at this stage because it'll just keep going back to the same place. Go down. Use any other alternative thing. That's how you grow. Watch the videos. Okay, go down. Go down. Forget the Toastmasters International for some time, and there will be other websites on Toastmasters. Yeah, if you can just click on down. Just go back. If you just see here, you have something very interesting, funny icebreaker speech examples, Toastmasters icebreaker speech evaluation form, creative icebreaker speech script. Try to use these, methods of seeing it out of the box. If you keep going back to Toastmasters, it'll keep telling you the formal way. Okay, the formal way is something which you will anyways do later. But for you to begin with, you have a PDF that's happening here, icebreaker speech Toastmasters PDF, right? You can
Yes.
click on the script, try doing this, and as you keep going to other districts also, no, that's again international. Don't touch that. Go down. Anything which is toastmasters.org, keep it when you're doing your Basecamp. But if you want to try looking at other things, see, you have this Toastmasters District 117. Other districts also, you have to look at districts which are not Asian because they actually do a lot of homework and research on every project. And that's where the actual involvement is happening. So go into the other districts and see what they have, like BASF Toastmasters, whatever that is. So, click there and check what they are trying to talk. If they're taking you back to toastmasters.org, then don't go there. But you need to keep looking at the videos, how people are doing the action. Try to get out of your inhibitions. Like, we're all restricted people. I never used to smile in 2015. For me, it was very difficult to even smile, forget laugh. But my mentors kept going after me. They just literally went going after me saying, you need to smile, you need to be presentable with your expressions. I didn't know how to do it unless I broke that barrier. So everyone needs to see the videos of other people. Could be a Filipino, could be a Japanese or a Chinese person who doesn't know English. How are they breaking the ice in Toastmasters? It could be an African person. How somebody comes and breaks really an ice block. Somebody comes and does a dance. Somebody comes and sings a song. How you want to break your ice? Make it memorable for yourself. My first speech, I did this extraordinary thing. I mean, it's asking for too much, but why not? Break that inhibition barrier. All right. So, Balaji, I think it's answered. You are not still registered because we wanted to do it from August. So, nothing stops you still. Everything is there. Give your icebreaker, get your feedback, give it again if you want in another club. Acha, once a Toastmaster, you can always walk into any other club and do your toast and give your speech. Nobody's going to stop you, but there should be a slot there. All right. So keep networking. I think we're good here. It's 9:30, and I don't want to waste your weekend. So this is going to come as a recording to each of you. Use it and keep browsing. All right. Any doubts? Put it on the WhatsApp group. We are here. We're all. I mean, all of us. Let's brainstorm. Okay.
Sure.
Done. Okay. Then happy weekend. Happy Saturday.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Happy
Thank you.
weekend.
Thank you. Thank
Happy
you.
weekend.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Happy
so
weekend.
much.
Take care. Bye. Bye.
Bye.